Okay, so we're talking about how to build your profile today. So we're gonna start talking about how to build your profile today on Fat Life and Swing Lifestyle, Cassidy, Velvet Room, Velvet Rope, Furry Wall. I don't care. Your adult profile. So normally I would not recommend that you wear a shirt like this because there's too much. But this is what I'm wearing. So we're going to start talking about your profile pic. So when you take your profile pic, first of all, it's laundry day. So I have a little bit of things in the background. My dogs had their toys out. And I definitely don't want that stuff in the background of my profile pic because it looks dirty. I also don't want to get the camera really close to my face because it makes my nose look bigger. And I've had a nose job, so I like my nose to look smaller. So you're going to want to take the camera out with a clean background, not stuff like this, but a fairly clean background. You're going to want to take up most of the space of the pic. It's better if you're wearing a solid shirt, but this one will work. And it's good if you can go up and get a good body shot in so people know your body, how it looks. But you're going to take up most of that pic. Ladies, here's a trick. If you turn your legs and your body this way, it's going to change the way that you look, but also going corner to corner is going to help you out a lot. Guys, and definitely keeping the camera at a good arm's length distance is a good thing. You don't want to look straight at the camera because it makes your nose look bigger, and it's also very confrontational. So you're going to want to pull back, and you're going to want to go to the side a little bit. So your body is angled differently. Now, a lot of ladies, they don't like to do that because it leaves the little wrinkles in your neck. Nobody cares. Those filters that you ladies use, it's deceptive, it's lying, it's not transparent. Stop doing it. Because you're 40, you shouldn't try to look like you're 20. No, those are cute. I'm not saying that you can't have those in your profile, but your first pic, your first avatar, should be a real depiction of who you are. Now, if you're a messy person and you want to have messy things in your background, by all means, let that depict you. But remember, this is your first impression. Now, you see this pic right here. It's a good pic. I don't have wrinkles in my neck. I'm not looking straight on. My nose doesn't look big. I'm taking up the whole picture. It's corner to corner. This would be a good pic. But I like to do pics that really do show my body as far as the space that my body actually takes up. Or I like to take to the side pics. I just find that those are best. Now, keep in mind that if you're taking a profile pic, you're going to take 70 to 80 pictures before you get one that you like. You have to kiss a lot of frogs to get the prints. So, and I highly recommend wearing a solid shirt, a shirt that's memorable. We used to have a person that came into the club, and he wore a shirt that had the Iron Man emblem on it, and he wore it in his profile pic. It was a pretty far away picture of him. I mean, it almost had his whole body in it. And he'd also wear that same shirt to events. Guys, this is about recognition. That's what your profile pic is. It's about recognition. That's what your profile is. It's recognition. Everybody tells me about how they want to get around the cliques and the clubs and at the meet and greets and stuff like that. Well, this is how you do it with your profile. It's recognition. So if people recognize you from your profile pic, your video, whatever it might be, your chances of infiltrating that clique is going to be a lot higher because they already feel like they know you. So definitely get a good, memorable picture. Now, if you don't, I don't recommend blurring out your eyes and your mouth, blurring out your face or putting a sticker on your face. Those look stupid. Just if you're not going to show your face, but you want to show your body, you can blur it out, but do a light blur. Like, don't freaking blur it out so badly that you look like I don't know what. And definitely don't black out your eyes and your mouth because that's just freaking creepy. I've seen people do that and it's creepy. It looks really, really creepy. So just don't do it. But if you're going to take a picture and you don't want to include your face, just angle the camera a little bit differently, like you would normally with the blanket in the background, like you would normally, from here, but bring the camera down a little bit so that way they have a good, can't even tell if that's a good pic or not. And then put that on your avatar. You don't have to do a body pic as your avatar. You want to have something memorable, but you want to have clothing on. Why? So people know what the fuck you look like with clothing on. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. If your avatar is of a dick pic, scroll past. I'm going to scroll past, and there's a lot of women that feel the same way. If the only pictures that you have on your profile are dicks, guess what that tells me? You're a dick. So let's put a little bit of thought into it. This is your website. It is like your presentation, your whatever you want to call it. It is the first impression that people are going to have of you. So make sure that you have a good profile pic. Now, you should have a good amount of profile pics. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have dick pics, guys. Ladies, you shouldn't have breast pics, but they should not be your avatar. Now, ladies, you can put your breast up there. I don't think, honestly, to me personally, if you're looking for other females, I would put maybe a breast pic, but not a vagina pic. But that's just me personally. You can do whatever you want, ladies, because, girls run the world. What is that song? Beyonce. Girls rule the world. But you want to put a good pic. So we have somebody that comes in to the club, and since I started in the club industry, this person has had the same profile pic for 4 years. It's basically a pair of panties with these big green polka dots on them. It's a blue pair of panties with big green polka dots on it. Now that picture is not going to age because it's just of her ass. But definitely, if you have a 4 or 5 year old picture, you definitely want to update those. I've seen people that have profile pics that they have had since I started in the club industry. You should not have a 5-year-old pic. I mean, you can have that 5-year-old pic at the ends of all your pictures. It should be in chronological order. The first ones are the newest ones, and any alternative website is going to put your pictures in chronological order anyways as you post them. But you really want to make sure that you update your profile pic. So you shouldn't have a profile pic older than 3 months. I would say older than 3 weeks. I try to take a new profile pic every 1 to 2 weeks and post it. Now, as far as profile pics, remember I said, we want to do arms away, and you also want to not look straight on because it makes your nose look bigger, but it's also, it's confrontational. But I just love it when people do these great pics, and I'm gonna start looking a little blue because it's getting dark outside and I have my computer on for lighting. I don't have a ring light. I don't think that this is the way I look. So I like these kind of pics, and I like it corner to corner. I think that they look good. Now, I'm big on photography. Used to do photography, all that stuff. When you're taking your picture, if you can even do like a video and have a light behind your camera, I'm going to show you the difference. So I have my computer on right now. It's not a ring light. It's nothing. It's not going to smooth my skin or make me filtered. All I have is my camera and the computer. It's sitting on the with the computer behind it. So my phone is being held up by that. Now I'm going to show you the difference. So here is the light behind my phone. That's what a ring light kind of basically does. If you can ever do a natural lighting or a lighting behind your screen, that's going to make you look better. Now, granted, my problem is the light is going up and down. So the sun is coming up, it's going down, there's a little bit of cloud outside. So if you can at all go outside and take a picture, that's more to your advantage because natural lighting is going to make you look the best. Now I'm going to show you something. So I'm going to show you my dirty house because today is laundry day. So this is me with the computer behind my screen. Now, this is me facing a window with natural light coming in. Now, remember what I said about, the corner to corner, but do you see the difference in the lighting? Now, I'm going to change it so that there's no lighting whatsoever. There's actually a bad light behind me. And this is not a good picture because it kind of makes me look like I have a halo. This is not a good picture. It's going to make my eyes look different. It's going to make them look more sunken in because of the way that the light is behind me instead of the light in front of me. Now I'm going to do it with, I'm going to close my computer screen. Now I'm going to do it without any kind of lighting. Now you see how it doesn't look as good. So natural lighting is definitely the best. Okay. Now, I use the computer because of the fact that I move around a lot. So if I'm moving around a lot, then guess what? My video doesn't come out very good. Now, I'm going to show you something else. So right now, my computer has a blue screen on it. It doesn't make my skin look big. As a matter of fact, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I have mascara on. That's about it. I'm lucky. Not everybody is. So definitely want to use this natural light if you can. Face a window. Have a window, behind your screen, facing towards your face. Now, because I use the computer, here's my trick with the computer. So I use this screen here. See how it's orange? It's going to project on my face a warmer kind of glow. It's like a filter. It's just not as deceiving as the filter that you put on your face. It's going to make my skin look a little bit better. And it's not as good as natural lighting, but it's definitely better than white light or green light or blue light. It's going to make me look a little bit better if that is your only option. But I always tell people you should use natural lighting if you can. Now, as far as your profile pic, you want a colored shirt, not black, not white. Why? Because a lot of the most wore color is black. For some of us, it's going to wash us out, but it's also because you're competing with other people. If you don't have something that's memorable, if you're just wearing a plain black shirt, you're not going to be memorable. So I recommend royal colors like royal blue. This will work. This color of blue, it's a little bit darker blue. This is gauze but this color of blue works. A dark, deep red, like a burgundy wine, looks good. Those colors look really good on everybody. Royal blue is the most desired color. It's most appeasing to the eye, and more advertisers use it on their websites and in their ads. And that is all this is. Your profile is your website, and it is an ad. It is an advertisement for you. So you want your profile pic to depict you. Now, if you can, I recommend a face pic without the light behind you. So I recommend a face pic. If you can't because of your job, I recommend a body pic. So body pic from up here, you can do a semi face pic without showing too much of yourself. I mean, if somebody were to see this, they wouldn't know who I was. But because of the fact that I have my legs and my body in it, it just portrays more of who I am as a person, what I look like. Now, if you don't want to do that and you want to stand up, you're going to see my messy house. My house is very rarely messy. This is just a little bit harder. When you put your... My doorbell's ringing. When you put your legs in the picture, see how I'm standing up? My legs are definitely not in the picture, but this is still an okay picture. But when I'm sitting down, now the problem with sitting down is it's going to give me a little bit of a pooch, but that's okay because my boobs cover it up. But this is more pleasing here. Do you see the difference? Does that make sense? Okay. So if I didn't use a face pics, because I just don't give a fuck. If I weren't to use face pics, I would definitely use a picture like this. You can tell that I'm thick. I'm a thick chick. I have big boobs. You can tell that I wear bigger girl jeans. But it's a good representation and there's no filters. Now, it all also depends on how you hold it. I mean, different things come into play. So you want, if you're facing this way from the camera, you want to hold it with the opposing hand. Does that make sense? So because I'm turned away from the camera here, I want to hold the camera with this hand. Now, if I was turned away here, I'd want to hold it with this hand. Okay? So you want to do crosshatch. Okay? Now, guys, the dick pics. I totally appreciate guys that post those wet, slimy dick pics. They should not be your avatar. Nothing turns off a female more than a dick pic, especially an unsolicited dick pic. If we open up an email from you, we are also opening up an unsolicited dick pic. You have to take into consideration what your profile says about you. If the only thing that you have is your dick, you're probably a dick, okay? So the profile pics are really, really important. So what do? You use natural lighting, you use angle, so you don't want to do straight on because it's going to make your nose look big unless you're looking up, and guys love those doe eyes. But you're going to want to come off to the side, you're going to want to come up, you're going to want to have more of your body in it, you're going to want to take over corner to corner, and you're going to want to take over the whole picture. You want to get in there and you want to make sure that it's not more than arm's length, and make sure that the light's not behind you unless you have something in front of you. Like I have this window, I have the window behind me, and then I have my computer. So lighting is very, very important. Stay away from those filters. Those filters, if you're going to do it, put them in your profile. Don't make them your avatar. That's pretty much it. That is the profile pic. Now you really need to update your profile pic every 1 to 2 months. I do it every 2 to 3 weeks. You want to keep that picture updated. The more pictures you have, the more people can look at what you know, who you are. And that's what this is. FetLife, we're looking to meet other like-minded people. Guys, if your profile doesn't have anything on it, do you think anybody's going to want to meet you? If the only thing that you have on your profile pic is a dick pic, do you honestly think that people are going to want to meet you? There's a person in there. You need to show who that person is. My number one thing, my hair. That's the thing that I always pull forward. My hair, my eyes. Those are my biggest things. My boobs too. I mean, I have these like really great boobs. But I don't really put those in the pic unless I like somebody to bitch and complain. I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 boob pics, just because it used to be a huge joke about how nobody saw my boobs ever, and it was like a big deal back in the day when I first started in the club. But so like this, that's a good pic. There's not a lot of background. I'm taking up the whole picture, and you can pretty much see my body. It's, you know, I'm not thin, but I'm not like crazy. It's a good representation of who I am. Anything else is a lie. So just make sure that you're staying honest. And if you have a shirt that is memorable, like it has an Iron Man thing on it, or it has big green polka dots or something that's gonna get people to remember you, that's fine. Now, what happens if you don't want to take a dick? Well, I already showed you, you know, from here down. But what happens if you want to take a facial pic, or you have a good pic but you want to blur it out? Don't just black out the eyes. First of all, that looks creepy. That's like The Ring creepy. When I've seen people black out their eyes and they've blacked out their mouths, it doesn't look good. Or they put a sticker on their face, or they scratch out their face with It doesn't look good. Just take the picture like this. That's simple. It's not hard. Just take that picture. If you have any identifying tattoos, blur those out, definitely. But again, make sure that your background is cleaned. If you have to blur it out to your face, just blur it out slightly. You don't have to go all fucking apeshit crazy. Especially with the black markers where they're like, it looks like a kid drew on their face. It's not attractive. Make your profile pic attractive. All right, so your profile, what kind of picture should it have after your avatar? So you can do the fun, you should have a picture in motion where you're doing something, your activity, there's an activity there. Sexy pics where you're naked in your bra and your panties and your underwear. That lovely dick pic that guys love to do with the towel wrapped around their cock. I don't understand that. Why do you guys do that? It's not a flattering picture. I've seen guys that take it from way down here and they're trying to make their dick look bigger. It's as bad as a filter. Stop doing those pics. If you want to take a dick pic, make it clean. If you want to take a dirty dick pic, because some people love those. Me personally, if that's your pic, you have a dirty, wet dick on your profile, swipe right. I don't, no. And I know a lot of women that agree with me. So if you're looking for females, save those pictures for your last, like 5, 6, 7 in. We don't need to see your stuff right away. For women, we can show our boobs and stuff. I know it's a double standard. Women are beautiful. They're very attractive. Dicks are ugly. Most people will tell you dicks are they're ugly. So, definitely make sure your profile picture, it should be clean. You're going to take a dick pic and you feel the need to post a dick pic, post a clean dick pic. Ladies, if you feel the need to post a picture of your pussy, make sure it's shaved. Make sure it's trimmed. Make sure it is whatever you like it. Make sure it is clean, because that is the first thing people see. And if I see dirty, people should be scrolling past. If your profile pic looks dirty, I definitely don't want to meet you. And there's a lot of people that agree with me. So make sure your background is clean and that your profile pic is clean. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, but you're on FetLife and you should have naked pics. Honey, I'm on FetLife to meet people. I can guarantee you, if their profile pic is the background's dirty, there's all kinds of dirty dishes, I'm probably not going to meet them. And there's a lot of people that share that, because if you're dirty in your outside world, your body's probably not clean. And you're more than just a dick pic anyways. You're more than just a pussy pic. You're more than just a breasts pic. So just give them something to look at. Show them who you are. What kind of person? Do you like to camp? Do you like to fish? Do you like to do that? Make those pictures your profile pic. Great, yeah, those Snapchat pictures with the bunny ears, they're cute. I've done a couple of them. I try to stay away from filters. They're kind of childish. And if every picture that you put up and you're 40 and you're trying to make yourself look like you're 20, it's a lie. It's deceptive. And, just don't use them. Use natural light. Natural light is, it's real. It looks good and it's real. Yes, granted, it's like a type of filter, but it's natural light. It's real. I just try to make people see who I am and what I look like. I have stopped giving a fuck what people think of me, but I definitely am going to put my best face forward. If you don't give a fuck, post whatever fucking picture you want, but don't bitch and complain and ask if you're missing something if all you have is one lone dick pic and nothing in your profile. So we are going to talk about profile content after I post this thing, because I bought a phone and I totally forgot to buy an extension card. So yeah, so I'm having to do video by video. So let me know what you think. Tell me what you think about what I'm saying about the profile pic, your avatar, and your profile pics. You should have at least 15 profile pictures on your profile. 5 should be of you clothed, if you can, face pic. 5 should be body pic. If you can't do a face pic, do 10 pics of, you know, where you're blurred out or whatever, but 10 pics. And then you can do 5 pics with either filter or fully nude, parts and pieces of you nude. Guys, stop putting that monster can in freaking things of toothpaste. And why do you all take it from down underneath your nutsack, trying to make it look bigger? It's deceptive. That would be like me putting my knees in my bra and my knees in my chest and trying to make my tits look bigger than they are. Or me trying to make you guys think that I'm thinner than I actually am. Be truthful, be honest, be transparent. Because I guarantee you, if you decide to meet me and I decide, oh yeah, okay, this guy's got a great thing, and you don't look a fucking thing like your profile, or your profile pic is more than 10 to 15 years old, I'm the fuck out. Because you lied to me. And no. So, be truthful, be honest. You're a little big, you got a roll, you're a little skinny, you don't have any rolls at all. Your dick is small, your dick is ginormous, your dick is hairy, your dick is this, your dick is that. Be honest. That's it. Just be honest. And so I will post a video on what you should be having in your profile content after these messages. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.